Alright, so for the sake of my inventory, I have to do this. I figured I may as well broadcast it so there's a video of it. There's one room that I did not go into on a lower level of the dungeon. And of course, that's the room where you use the mask. And then I can get rid of all of those masks and not have them in my inventory anymore. So let's go do that. Cornudo and Jarl both got some upgraded equipment. Out of the equipment transition, nothing too crazy, but another -2 AC for Jarl, who's down at -6 now. And -1 for Cornudo. Plus he got a weapon which does 1/3 as much, 1/3 more damage than his last one. Upgraded from a cross spear to a Rokokujo. So, that's about all the excitement that there is, though. Let's go let a jerk kick us downstairs into the basement. Yes, yes. If I could go there without talking to you, I would. Keep trying to hit buttons too fast for the thing to keep up with. Now, I'll head down here to this lower left corner. And I guess if I had stared at the map closely enough, I probably would have seen that there's a very oddly shaped room there, which would indicate that I hadn't gone through a certain door, or two certain doors. What really galls is when we were playing earlier, I was actually down at this level and didn't go any further in here when I should have. So this, I believe, is not the right room, but let's map it anyway. Nothing in there. The humidity and moldy stench inherent to basements permeates this room. As you prepare to begin the usual investigations, a stark white face suddenly appears floating in the darkness. Unperturbed by your startled movements, the face continues to float about the room. Recovering your composure, you see that the ghostly figure is indeed human, and a woman, judging by the hairstyle and dress. However, the face lacks all features and is merely a smooth surface. And in a voice so whisper-thin it is barely audible, she seems to be crying. The woman leaves without a word. No, come back. Alright, so let's give her a smiling mask. As she puts on the mask, the woman begins laughing ominously. Now I can speak. Talk. Who are you? You wouldn't happen to be servile to that woman. That woman? That demon bitch, Ramagozin. The accursed woman who deceived my husband and me. Your husband? He was executed. Crippled by hatred, his soul cannot ascend, and even now wanders the halls of this labyrinth. The woman casts her gaze downward. You met him. Yes, I believe that is the head of my husband. Once the lord of this tower, beheaded. I had heard stories of his soul still wandering about. Please, find his body and lay this charm upon it. Found amulet. What of my husband? Alright. So, leave. Alright, and now, with great relish, let's go and throw away all the other masks. Okay, Char's not carrying any. Yarlis, though. Drop the ogre mask. Yes, please. And the other ogre mask. And the other ogre mask. Alright, now we have some space in the inventory. And I can do things like spend some time shuffling things around so that people's equipment come first and the items they're carrying come after. I can spread the load of the other quest items through characters so that everybody's carrying about the same kind of number of items, except for Yaki Peach, who should probably just carry the bare minimum so that we can give her all the items we need to identify. And in the next bit of the dungeon, I'm just going to have to be super on the nose. Let me try that again. I'm just going to have to be super vigilant to identify items as soon as they come into our possession, and to throw away things that aren't necessary and aren't needed. I do need all the rest of those quest items. They're all for something. But now at least we're not carrying around 5 masks. Alright. And that is it for Lunchtime Wizardry Addendum. See you another time.